We're here for the list number 5 for the ScreamRockMosh 10-year anniversary top 10s list. And this list is for the top 10 videos that I filmed slash created. And for this list, I will be speaking over the videos I filmed, going through this list, counting down to number 1. So I'll be, aside from right now, I'll be appearing in this video 2 times more. So here's to my list for the top 10 videos I filmed slash created.
Number 10 goes to my Harlem Shake videos at a Cotton and Music show for anti-bullying. This was a fun video to shoot, especially with everyone being involved with it. It was very fun doing video from a YouTube trend, being the Harlem Shake. And everyone getting down for it was such a great time and a fun experience that it goes to number 10. One of those for my top 10 videos I filmed and created. Number 9 goes to my very first video I ever uploaded to my YouTube channel, being Asking Xandria's Alarion from Fest 2010. And this video pretty much started ScreamRockMosh for me with the whole live performance series I've been doing the past 10 years. And if not this video, ScreamRockMosh wouldn't have become a thing just for this first ever upload. And I'm grateful that I was able to film this video, even though it was shaky and the audio was blown out of its mind, and just pretty much my first time like filming in a very tight crowd for Asking Xandria. It pretty much became my foundation of improving my live performance video, as it's improved since May 29th, or in May of 2010, from like Treadfest and all. And like even though they were my first upload, they weren't the first video I filmed. I filmed my first live performance video at Extreme Thing 2009 with a Silverstein, and that too was also on a mobile phone. But since I deleted that video from MySpace, I don't have access, or I don't have that video anymore. But the earliest video I've had for my first time ever filming a band is with this video, being at number 9. ScreamRockMosh Montage Extreme Thing Sports and Music Festival 2014 ranks at number 8 for my top 10 videos I filmed slash created. And this video was a favorite of mine to film, so of all the action that happens at like music festivals. And it was cool filming all this with the hardcore dancers and the moshing and like moshing, crowd surfing. I think I caught a wall dust too in the video. But yeah, like right here. But it like well, it's kinda like a mosh pit in a way. But it's like a great video that I filmed, being like action packed with the whole like music festival of Extreme thing, and like in like an official matter, because this was my very first time working at Extreme thing. And aside from my full media coverage, I wanted to film all the actions for the festival, and it was cool like filming inside the circle pit of all the action going down. It was cool like being there and not being as like a target from everyone, like just having fun in the circle pit for Tonight Alive. But overall, at number 8, my montage video, The Art of Fucking Shit Up at a Music Festival, goes to my video ScreamRockMosh Montage Extreme Thing Sports and Music Festival 2014. Number 7 now being the top 10 videos I've filmed slash created. This video goes to a full media coverage of mine that I'll be talking in recaps, then playing the video in full and with audio, so just be with me speaking. As for that, number 7 goes to Angel Stark's What's Our Age Again B-Day show. And this was a great video to film and create, as for Angel's 23rd birthday. And it was cool. It was a Blink-182 theme, which was tight. And as for being full media coverage, there was live performances and interviews. As for the interviews, I got like 2 groups of interviews, and one including Nick, Cody, and David, along with William's interview, Joe's interview that was also on his birthday, which was cool, and Dying to Live's interview. It was cool for his close friends and like his bandmates and all being in a group interview, being Oscar, Rana, Mona, and Derek, and for like I didn't have an interview with him. Well, I did have an interview with him, and it was like for me wishing him well for his like 23rd birthday and all that, which was tight. And then to the band performances, yeah, Angel had got the band to perform like A Bird on Society, Room Lake, himself, with and his band, that also was with Tommy of Almost Wake, along with David and Cody from Bird on Society, which was cool, and of course Almost Awake, and then they perform I think Cloudworker for the first time at the house show, if not before. But all out of all that, it would have been half great for Almost Wake post interview, which was hilarious. Like, it was such a great time. I always look forward to watching that full media coverage just for that interview alone. And since it was standing for that video, it made Angel's 23rd birthday like its best, with him in Almost Awake, and then of course everyone there. And I'm glad he wanted a full media coverage for me to make this all happen and being in memory for him for when it happened and for the years to come. And it's great to say that number 7 for the top 10 videos I've filmed / created is Angel Stark's What's Our Age Again B-Day show. Following number 7 is number 6 being my Mitch Lucker Candlelight Vigil Las Vegas. And as for filming this video being like a full media coverage of its kind, someone requested me to film the whole event, even though I just want to be there just to witness a passing of vocalists for a band that I liked it back in high school, being Suicide Silence. And it was excellent getting like a whole crowd of people on video, along with the candles all of them brought for the visual, and them doing a Mitch chant and having a sign just for Mitch Lucker for them to bring to California Fest. I did get a few interviews or so before everything took off with the candlelight vigil. This Sarah, who was one of the hosts of the event, kicked it off. The speaking. Then following that, Sebastian was talking to kick off the vigil even more off, as it had begun. I got a few interviews of everyone being emotional for Mitch Lucker. Then I got two more interviews that also featured like my friend Kashe and Kevin from Rage from Aztecs. And Kashe herself had her own segment to speak about for Mitch Lucker. And it was cool having friends of mine too on video, like David and Tyler and their friend. I got also 7 groups of interviews too, speaking the life of Mitch Lucker and the band and how they're expressing themselves for the visual. And it was cool to see that Connor wanted to speak up for Mitch Lucker. Then Maria, being one of the hosts, talked about Mitch. Then it followed with a Skylar Bailey of Words from Aztecs and Henry talking about Mitch. Then after that, I got ending interview segments, and it was really great to get everyone screaming lyrics and screaming lyrics to the camera and for Mitch Lucker. And at the end, we got ending interviews with Ashley, Sarah, and Mariah. And it was cool to film this video, even though it wasn't my planning to do so. But at number 6 definitely goes to Mitch Lucker's Candlelight video Las Vegas. Number 5 for my top 10 videos I filmed / created goes to my ScreamRockMosh 3-year anniversary video and its sequel, that being the 8-year anniversary. And I really love all the support I've been getting. And it's cool that I made this videos, because I pretty much update my career along the way throughout the years. And like with the ScreamRockMosh 3-year anniversary video and all the bands and my closest friends and promoters are a part of it, to my 8-year anniversary video, that's pretty much the same thing but like an updated version of it. It's cool having those two videos being a sequel to one another in a 5-year span, because it's cool for like my closest friend Ariel and Cheyenne to be in both videos along with Steven Goldberg, my friend Sarah, and along with Connor, and We Gave the Hell, but for them it was just only Taylor for the 8-year video, then having the whole band like from the 3-year anniversary video. And it's cool for this video to be thing that I made for my business and its anniversary, because it was cool for the 3-year video having like A Minute Before Dawn being on there, and of the audience, Twin Cities, and like Apex Athlete, and them being terrible, hammered, escalated morons for my 3-year video, and then like 5 years later for my 8-year video. It was cool for like A Real King being a part of it, and Almost Awake, of course, and Oni Inc., Burnout Society, and Fear of Static being for the 8-year anniversary video. And pretty much for all the other bands that were part of the video, which is pretty cool. And it was great for them to be featured for those anniversaries. Before being at number 5, my ScreamRockMosh 3-year anniversary video and its sequel, that is the 8-year anniversary video, was pretty much one of the best videos ever made in my career. And I'll be soon to make another video updating my career and in the near future, and pretty much the same concept, and try to bring more people back from 3-year video and all, especially from the 8-year video as well. Well, it's cool for this to be ranked at number 5. Number 4 goes to my crowd surfing POV at Extreme Thing 2011, and this was a pretty excellent thing to film of me crowd surfing to Senses Fails at Extreme Thing, and it was so badass filming in action crowd surfing. And this is at number 4, and someone making out and all, but number 4, Extreme Thing crowd surfing POV.
Since we're back here now for this list, this is number 3, and it's for my for the Extreme Thing infamous knockout video. So when I first worked at Extreme Thing 2014, I was filming after the burial, and when I hit record, that's when everything like went down. I caught a knockout upon recording, like the person like drops and all that, which was crazy, and it was just insane, and like, even caught the band's attention and all that. But it was crazy how the video like went about, cause like when after I was done filming, it was in like the conversation of the festival, like straight up, like um, it got viral on the spot after hit recording. Everyone like flagged me down to watch the video. Even like when I was on the opposite side of the festival, like on the other side of the skate park, yeah, like a group of people flagged me just to watch that video. But overall, yeah, that video was crazy, and I still have it. But then again, um it was able to be released because the permission for it was like denied or whatsoever, and like I asked it like twice, like when the extreme thing was happening. First was like can't. Then the second time, the reason why it couldn't be, and then there's a third time when I was submitting my videos that I was said no to like releasing it. Now like a three strike rule, if for like something to like be released and all. So since I had three strikes about releasing that one video in particular, I just put it behind me and not like releasing all that, because I was a teenager at that time. Like I turned, or I was like 19 when I first worked at Extreme officially, and and I listened, and I didn't be punk about it and just release the video. I just kept it to myself, and I still have it too, and it's cool to watch from time to time again, and I have like on repeat for quite a while. Many of you who knew me at the time know about the video, and many who knew me after that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Well, that knockout video from Extreme was definitely badass to film. Couldn't believe I caught knockout in the way I did. But since I'm here right now talking about the video and it's not being shown, yeah, it's still like classified to release. And yeah, so my Extreme Thing infamous knockout video is at number 3 for my top 10 videos I've filmed / created.
As for number 3, being the Extreme Thing infamous knockout video, we're here at number 2, speaking over my videos again. Number 2 being a day at Extreme Thing Sports and Music Festival, being one of the best videos I filmed of a music festival in an official manner. Cool having the intro for this media coverage, being with a music festival. It was cool filming everything of all ranges to make this intro look as great as it can be at its time. And it was cool that I had a really cool title card for my video. As the intro to this media coverage was with We Gave It a Hell. We Gave It Hell was the first band to kick off this full media coverage of Extreme Thing. Then I got to film Issues with crowd surfing and Michael being on the dock crowd surfing, which was really cool to film like that close. Then that I filmed Die Artist Murder, of filming the crowd as good as they were performing, and tried to film the circle pit that they called for, and I tried my best to film it, even though I was on top of the barricade trying to get it the best that I can. And as for this being full media coverage, there were also interviews too, and I got like a few interviews along the way. Then I filmed Tonight Alive as they debuted The Edge, being a new song back in 2014. Then I filmed an interview with Ariel and Charlie, along with Spencer, Fez, and James, and then had another interview I filmed. But as I got those interviews, I filmed the Animals as Leaders when it got windy at Extreme Thing. Then I filmed After the Burial, and as I was filming After the Burial, and aside from that crazy knockout video, it was actually like the first and last time I filmed one of their members, Justin Lowe, as the year after he passed it away. And it was sad that he passed away, even though I had him on video the year before, because he seemed like the great person, also a great guitarist for after the burial. And it was sad that I couldn't see him again when he played a surprise like a show in Las Vegas with We Give It a Hell. And yeah, then after that I filmed Kill Switch Engage, and it was cool to film the crowd and the mosh pits that were happening. And one of the members of the band too, guitarist or so, was playing like close to me, and I got like a really cool angle filming that member of Kill Switch Engage for their performance. And then after that, even though they were playing later in the night, I had to put an interview spot before that because I was kind of short on interviews and my timing was quite off, I guess. But that interview was with the members of Intense Light Campings. Then it was the use I got to film for my full media coverage of Extreme Thing. Then, as you know, for being short on interviews, it just immediately cut to Bring Me the Horizon, and it was cool filming the crowd surfers doing the performance. And as for all that and how great Extreme Thing was for my first time filming it, had an ending interview with Sarah, Sydney, Eber, Nydia, and Kenny. And I guess they were the right people to end my first media coverage of Extreme Thing. They definitely closed out the video well for how their enthusiasm was. And as for all that, number 2 goes to a day at Extreme Thing Sports and Music Festival. And it was really awesome filming a music festival like that. And it will be awesome in the near future to film more music festivals, because my first take on Extreme Thing 2014 was really a great experience. And since I have a lot of experience now with the music scene, especially for my 10-year anniversary, doing more music festivals again would be great. Number 1 most definitely goes to On Stage with Paramore Ankle Biters. And it was cool that I was able to film On Stage with Paramore at the Joint at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And it was hella cool to see like a sold out crowd for Paramore's North American Spring Tour for their self-titled album kickoff. And it was so badass to have this moment. And also took a picture with Haley Williams too, which was badass in the middle of her set. But this was a moment definitely to capture, not just by picture but by video too. And it's great to say that this is at number 1.
That's all for this list being the top 10 videos I filmed / created. And yeah, these were the top 10 videos I enjoyed filming the most or created in post-production. And I thought much about this list, but it was fun making all the videos I mentioned, especially for this list. And I'll see you at the number 4 list, being the best people to work with the Las Vegas music scene.